men and women of the Mobile Column, today is the 9th of August. 50 years ago, what you just heard was the Proclamation of Independence by our founding Prime Minister, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. At the time, 50 years ago today, imagine the context in which he said those words. 50 years ago today, we were cast out of Malaysia against our will. At the time, no one could have predicted Singapore's future. We had very few natural resources, we had very few prospects, we had no independent armed forces or security forces to speak of. At the time, the future was very, very dark. And if you ask your parents, your grandparents, your relatives who are of that generation, many of them will tell you that at the time, almost no one gave us any chance of succeeding. Almost no one gave us even any chance of surviving. And yet, 50 years later, here we stand today. I hope all of us here recognize that, how far we have come in the last 50 years. It is nothing short of a miracle. It is nothing short of a miracle that we have managed to achieve everything that we have managed to achieve in the last 50 years. And that is thanks to generation after generation of Singaporeans who have dedicated themselves, sacrificed themselves, dedicated their lives to building up this country. I hope that today is not just any other day. Today is not just any other rehearsal that you execute. Today is Singapore's National Day, Singapore's 50th National Day. I hope that today, men and women of the Mobile Column, every single one of us, whether you are driving down St. Andrews Road, whether you are manning traffic control points, whether you're helping to set up water points, distributing rations, every single one of us has walked this journey together for the last 4 months. Since April up to today, it has been a hard slog. It's been tiring. It's demanded a lot of sacrifice from each and every one of us. But I'm very thankful and I'm very proud to have walked this journey with you. And I hope today you understand the significance of it all. That today, all our efforts, all the hard work that we put in, the weekends that we have burned, all come to this one day, to this one show, to that one moment when you show Singapore and Singaporeans just how far we have come. The Mobile Column is the 3rd chapter in the show this year, and it's called Strength, and it's called Strength for a very good reason. Because each and every one of us, today, when you are involved in the Mobile Column, when you're driving down St. Andrews Road, you don't just represent yourself, you don't just represent your formation, you don't even just represent the army or the SAF. To me, I hope that you understand, and I hope you agree with me, that you represent Singapore, you represent Singaporeans, you represent the strength of the SAF and the home team. The fact that we are able to defend ourselves today is the cumulated hard work of 50 years worth of Singaporeans, and it all comes down to us. What we do today actually is no different. The drills that you execute, the things that you do on parade are exactly the same. But today is when it all happens, and it all comes together for that one special moment for Singapore and for Singaporeans. I hope today we're able to give them a show that they'll never forget. We're able to give them a Mobile Column that they'll never forget. It's been an unforgettable journey with you. I want to thank you once again for everything that you have done with us coming to this point. And I hope we have a great show later on. Maju lah Singapore!